Welcome back everybody, this is Kenneth and I've got a batch of street builds today. So the client requested these to be unpainted, no panels and full decal. The models we have are the high grade MSN 04 Sazabi, the master grades 06S and the 06R1A Zaku IIs. So for the Sazabi, the issue was basically the cherry chrome color. Personally, I don't like these sort of models and I would not have chosen to leave this kit unpainted. Chrome and other metallic colors are covered over the runners, they are painted over the runners and they are not part of the original plastic. So nubs leave the ugly original color underneath. Not to mention they are definitely impossible to file or sand down without ruining the top coat. Some of these parts may be undergated, but there are a few crucial detail pieces or surface pieces that have the nubs front and center. That's not good at all. So some people I know swear by Gundam markers and filling in the aberrations, but I still feel that even using Gundam markers, it will create an inconsistent coat. So the best way to get rid of these is to do a full paint over, which is not what I did here. So what you need to know is that the right way to remove pieces from runners is something called double cutting, for the uninitiated is using a side cutter to remove the connective piece, leaving a long nub. Then using either hobby knives or your best cutters, cut as close to the piece as possible from the direction of the thinnest side of plastic. This has the advantage of accuracy and then it leaves close to zero stress marks on individual pieces, but it's of course more time consuming. For this Sazabi, however, the layman method was not an option and the decals were minimal because honestly the clear sticker is not very appealing, so I did the best I could. Next was the MS06S Zaku II. For some reason I spent an absurd amount of time on this piece. Not sure if it was just I was just not in the mood or if this piece was more complex, but it took almost about twice as long as the normal MG completion time. For this piece, the left and right arms were differently structured, so they were built separately, but that was a small issue. So water slides were provided externally by the client for this piece, and I did not use the dry decals and kit stickers provided. The issue with this was that the water slides did not match the model, so I had to make do and substitute every decal that I thought was close to the original decal. This was very time consuming, and by the end it actually didn't look complete enough, so I took extra time to add in my own artistic inputs into the final design for this kit. And the last piece of this trio is the 06R-1A Zaku II. This is a slight variation of the other piece, most notably the legs and of course the main body color. There isn't much to note about the difference between this and the other Zakus, other than the polycaps did not fit properly. Also, you do get curved gated pieces which are a real hassle, more so being the concave type. The convex type, you can smooth it out, but for the concave it's slightly harder because you might cut into the plastic wrongly. The way the spring system works is pretty ingenious. It's the first time I've ever encountered it, but it was not executed very well for this piece. The runner is attached to the separate tubing pieces, which had to be forced out of the runner into a long spring. I had a lot of trouble forcing these pieces out, and some almost broke during the transition, warping some pieces and peeling off the plastic of the others. This applied to the other Zaku, but honestly, this process should be thought over. Maybe they'll improve it in the future. So once all the pieces are snap fitted, decals and a top coat was all that's left, I was also tasked to paint the pilots, and that was done separately with hand brushes with Vallejo and Citadel paints. Here are the final pictures for the 3 kits. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the content that I put out, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Kenneth, this is my channel Nerdsomnia, and I'll catch you on the next video.